This category is Simms Top 50 Quarterback Countdown with a question on the end.
Yeah.
Ron Burgundy style to see if that would actually happen. Let's take a look at your list 40 through 21. This question from Jonathan Wise. After you finish releasing the top 4, you should do 41 through 50. I'd be interested to see the order you have your fringe starters and backups in. Side note, aside from Jalen Hurts, who else was on the cusp of making the top 40?
Yeah, no, sure. I think, here's the names that digging up some old notes here. Here's some of my earlier ones. I mean, Jalen Hurts, Minshew, Nick Foles, and Trubisky are the top 4 that were left off the list. Those are the next 4 where I went, oh no, they could legitimately be on this list, and reasonable minds might think they should deserve to be on it, and you take a rookie off or something like that.
Sure.
So I think those are the 4 that I would say really jump out to me. Jacoby Brissett was close to also, but I think there was a notch between the 4 I just mentioned and then him. So I would say those would be really probably the next 5 that jump out to me more than others.
Let's say you removed your 6th rookie because you had a bunch of those rookies there at the end and plugged in one guy who didn't make it. Who would that first one be?
I think I'm between Minshew and Hurts.
Okay.
I think it's between one of those two. I would probably give the advantage to Hurts. I really would. Just because of the force of nature he is running the football, I would give him that little advantage to go, okay, he's got that. That's a real thing. That he can bring to the team a schematical advantage over a Gardner Minshew. So, yeah, I would probably say Jalen Hurts is that guy.
This person gets their question, and I think it's a pretty good question, but their handle is all time.
Joe Flacco wasn't far off that list either.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, he could have been after the Brissett thing. I think you could have put Flacco in that conversation not too far there. Yeah, I think he deserves that.
This is from Cats with Knives, Chris.
Cats with Knives.
Cats with Knives.
Man, well, if you don't take the claws out of your cats, they all got knives.
You have cats, right?
I do.
Declawed?
2 of them. No.
Really?
Yeah.
How do you live in the house with
Just
that?
when they're young, you gotta let them know what they can and can't do. So I might have had a rolled up magazine, something, right?
Yeah.
Magazine, and if I saw it start to claw at the couch or something, I would just swack just real lightly, hit his paws. No, and they would learn in a hurry.
They respond to that,
and they'll respond to that.
Wow.
I know. Animal whisperer over here.
Keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Okay, so Cats with Knives.
Yes.
Try not to be a homer here, but if Hurts isn't on this list and top 20 next year, I'll buy you an airport cheeseburger.
I like it.
Is there an airport cheeseburger thing that I missed?
Well, I dropped the airport cheeseburger on the floor and ate it. And
it's very fair. How long was it down? At LaGuardia, at the old or the newer?
LaGuardia. It's not fair.
Because it's much better than it was.
I was in a rush to go to the combine.
Yeah.
I was there. Somebody backed into me and knocked a thing out of my hand. It had paper around it, but it was half open.
Yeah.
It didn't look like the burger actually touched the ground, and because I was in a rush, I just said, screw it.
Yeah.
2 nights later, I was throwing up in a toilet bowl.
Really?
Yeah, and I still think that was the reason.
LaGuardia, yeah.
Yes, so I don't know there.
Well, have you been there recently?
Yes.
In the last year, it's
this was the new section. It was the new section.
Still the new section.
Well, it doesn't matter. People are still walking out of the bathroom with piss and shit particles on their feet. So sorry.
Cats
the bathroom was only
they did it to us. Yeah.
Yes, there's only the bathroom was only 50 feet from the food court. So yes, that's not a good thing.
Poor decision.
Yes, poor decision.
In the end, a poor decision by you. Thank you, Cats with Knives. Okay, biggest concern.
Jalen Hurts though, just what he wants them to be in the top 20. Is that what he said?
If he's in the top 20, airport cheeseburger that I'm going to assume was not dropped.
Yeah, thank you.
Clean, just handed to you. He'll buy it.
I'm rooting for it. Again, I love Jalen Hurts and how he handles himself, the way he's handled himself this whole offseason. And trust me, I hope he plays well and proves me wrong. I really do. The human is easy to root for.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.